Okay, today we're going to deal on finance. And when we say personal finance, we're referring to how you manage your money, how you save, how you spend, how you are able to cut down expenses. And when we say important of personal finance, sorry, we're referring to you meeting your financial needs either for short term or long term purposes. That's the meaning of importance. That's what we mean by sorry. That's what I mean, or that's what we mean by the importance of personal finance. Meeting your short term or long term financial needs. And in order for you to be able to meet your short term or your long term financial need, you have to watch these areas in your personal finance. When I say watch this area, I mean areas to look at, like where to look at or how to cut down expenses, how to save, how to plan for your future in terms of your finance. And number one, which is your income. If you must do well in the area of your personal finance, you have to watch your income. Income can be your money, yeah. Income in terms of money, I mean to say. You have to understand how your cash in, cash out, how your money flows, and you have to know how to save. When I say save, you have to save lots of money, irrespective of how much you earn. You can be earning and at the end of the month, so when you receive your salary or when you make sales, you have to make sure you save some amount of money for short term or long term purposes. And not just saving, you can save money depreciates. You can save money today, you can save $1,000 today, and tomorrow what $1,000 can get today, what it can provide for you today, by tomorrow it will depreciate. It can get even half of what it can get for you today. So that's why I'm advising you invest. You don't just save. You invest, you don't just save. Invest the money whilst it's there. Because when it's there, you're saving your money in the bank. The bank, what they do is they invest your money. They invest your money and make profits from it. But funny enough, you don't share from the profits. So you only go there to save, thinking you are keeping it for safekeeping, but someone is using it to trade and make profits out of it. So you as a person, why not save and invest it? Yeah, why not invest it? Sorry, why not invest it rather than keeping it somewhere or in the name of saving? Fine, the bank is the best place to keep your money for protection reasons, but don't just leave it there. There are lots of investment plans you can purchase at the bank. Yeah. So the next one, which is leading us to personal financial services. Several financial planning services fall under one or more of the five areas we are likely to find many businesses that provide these services to clients to help them plan and manage their finance. These services include wealth management, wealth management, loans and debts, budgeting, retirement, taxes, risk management, estate planning, investments, insurance, credit cards, home and mortgage. Yeah. So, in order for you to do well with your personal finance, you have to consider these few areas or these few points which I'm going to share right now. Which number one is know your income. You can be earning $100 as your monthly salary and be spending $150 or spending $99. So, you have to know your income. You have to know how much you earn. That way, you'll be able to budget and you'll be able to plan ahead in terms of your finance. Yeah. So the next one I'm going to talk about now is diverts. It diverts a budget. If you are able to know your income, that way you'll be able to divert some budgets. Some certain, sorry, some certain stuff you don't need them. You you earn $100 and you want to live in a, let's say, 2 or 3 bedroom apartment. You can't afford it. Trust me. So some certain stuff you have to let go of it. Some certain stuff you have to put them on the long term. Some certain stuff you have to cut them buying some expensive smartphone, iPhone. I'm not saying phones are bad. I'm not saying it's not good to use iPhone 13 Pro, 14 Pro Max or whatsoever. But you have to know your income. You can't be earning $100, 200, three, even $500, and you're going for iPhone 14, 13 Pro Max, those classes. It's way beyond your class. So you have to know how to cut down some certain costs. Sometimes you have to know where to go and where not to go. Not because you don't want to go, but because you have to cut down costs. And the third point is pay yourself first. Most business owners are guilty of this. Yeah, so when you're working for yourself, irrespective of the business, irrespective of how much you earn at the end of the month, or irrespective of whatsoever, always make sure you pay yourself. Yeah, someone may ask, how do I pay myself? I work for myself. I get paid on a daily basis. So how do I pay myself? Fine, it's very easy to answer. You have to create a bank account. Make sure whatsoever you'll be making at the end of the day is being sent to the bank the next day. That way you'll be able to track how much and make sure you have a what's it called? Not really POS, but let's say make sure you have a POS, like a recording system, which you can enter your your sales, your expenses. Yeah, that way you'll be able to tell if you are making profits or loss. And even if you're making profits or loss, irrespective, make sure all money are sent to bank, or all money is sent to bank, sorry. Make sure you send all the money to bank. That way you'll be able to tell, okay, yesterday we made A and we made B and expenses was A. So taking out your expenses from your total sales will tell you if you are making progress or not. So at the end of the month, make sure you pay yourself. Even if you make $1,000, make sure if you want to pay yourself, even if you up to $300, 400, even if it's 500, fine. Create another bank account which will be for your personal purposes or personal use. Make sure you create another bank account different from the company's account. That way, at the end of the month or during the month, wherever you spend it from your personal account, not your bank, not your company's account or your business account. That way, you'll be able to track whatsoever happens with your finance. Yeah, and the fourth point is limit and reduce debt. I feel I've talked about this already if you're listening to me or if you're following me properly. Some certain things you don't need them, just cut down cost. Some certain place you don't need to go. Some certain rides, some certain luxury, some certain apartments, some certain clothes, phones. You don't need them. Yeah, so that's what it means when you say cutting down costs when it comes to personal finance. Only borrow when you can repay. Most businesses are guilty of this. You don't take loan to start a business except you are very sure. And even at that, you have to be good in the business. You have to know what you are doing in the field. You have to be smart, or not just smart. You have to make sure you have clients already who are ready to patronize you. That's when you should go for a loan. You don't go for a loan when you start in a business like a fresh without having a client, without even if you have the knowledge. Our advice: avoid borrowing when it comes to business, except it's inevitable. Yeah. So the sixth point is monitoring your credit score. Payment history, amount on, is just in a clear sentence or in a shorter way, I would say having a record, having a clear record which shows your payment history, amounts you owe in, length of credit history, credit miss, new credits, just like having a record. Yeah, having a record which you'll be able to track every single transaction you do in terms of credit owing and stuff like that. And the seventh one is plan for your future. Most most people are guilty of this. Yeah, most people, permit me to say, I'll say most celebrities are guilty of this. Most celebrities, those who have raised some certain points, are guilty of this. Not all of them, but some. They don't really plan for the future. You see someone who is on top today and tomorrow he or she is on social media begging for fund. Why? Not because they weren't making money in their time, not because they weren't doing well in their time, but because they didn't plan properly. Most of the times it ends up they coming to social media to beg at their old age. Not because they didn't get it when they were young, but they didn't plan for the future. You have to invest. You have to cut down costs. You have to remember nothing lasts forever. Price keep appreciating and money keep depreciating. That's one lesson or one statement, one thing you should always have in mind. Price, cost of living, expenses, life keep appreciating. Cost keep going high and money keep depreciating. Yeah, so buy insurance. That's the 8 points. You have to make sure, no matter how small, no matter how little, yeah, you have to make sure you buy an insurance plan for the future. Anything can happen tomorrow, irrespective of how much or how the insurance plan will be. Irrespective of how much you're paying as the insurance plan or whatsoever it's the term they use, make sure you are faithful in it. Pay regularly, pay on time, make sure you don't default. So that when the inevitable happened, or when the inevitable happened, you won't be taken unaware. At least you know you have somewhere to rely on before getting back on your feet. It can be car accident, it can be fire taking over your house, it can be whatsoever. Even maybe, yeah, it can be whatsoever. So when you are under an insurance policy, it help you save, it help you get back on your feet early, and it supports you when you are at the bottom list. Yeah, so that takes us to the 9 points, which is give yourself a break. It's self-explanable. So giving yourself a break. Sometimes we all work, forgetting that we are humans. We are not robots, even robots, they can break down. So always try to give yourself a break. Budgeting and planning can full of deprivation. Sometimes you want to go for holiday, sometimes, but because you don't have it in your personal financial plan of taking a break, it can be very difficult. Have a plan from your salary, from your savings, your personal savings, or your investments. Have a plan that, okay, in the next 6 months, in the next 1 year, in the next 3 months, every 6 months, every 3 months, every once in a year, I'll have to go for a holiday. Holiday can even be in your house, doing nothing, just like you are in your retirement stage. Yeah, it can be in your house. You can visit family. You can visit parents if you have one. You can visit friends. You can, if you are married, you can take your family out for your vacation. Sometimes go to the beach, go to yeah, go and see nature. Just go around, yeah, anywhere you feel like going, which will give you peace of mind. It's a break. It's a holiday. It's a vacation. Yeah. Yeah. So I think that's the main point I'm having today. And also, don't forget your personal financial education. Yeah, don't forget your personal financial education. Very, very necessary. When I say when I say your personal financial education, I'm referring to always learn, always try to educate yourself. Read books on finance. Sorry, read books on finance, financial, whatsoever it will be called. But as far as about finance, helping anything which will help you manage your finance. Read books, attend seminars, buy courses. A lot of courses are online which you can easily buy. You can subscribe, you can attend online classes. Yeah, a lot are there. You can even go online, Google. Sometimes when you're watching a YouTube video, some ads do pop up like financial classes, master class, those kind of stuff. You can register, click on the link, register, and keep learning. As far we are living, we have to always learn because time changes. Yeah, there are even free financial master classes online. You can attend one and yeah, do what make you happy. Be disciplined. Learn to save, learn to invest, learn to plan for your future, and trust me. Yeah, so this is YouTube Academy. Let's catch you on our next video. As for now, stay safe.